All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol SHLL, Tortoise Acquisition Corp. And before I jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all my first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to my channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all my subscribers, welcome back, and let's jump in to this chart. So, Tortoise Acquisition had a slight dip in the recent days, and it finally had a bullish run. It's been maintaining it and continuing the momentum slightly and keeping themselves above the 50-day moving average. But we're going to have to zoom in here and see what is going on with Tortoise Acquisition. So today it broke through resistance very early on the day, and from that point forward it hit a bearish run, hitting lows of 48.81, and then it recovered and it started to work its way up, and it broke through resistance and it hit newer highs, closing off at 53.15. So very important day that they broke through 51.54, and they also broke through the other highs of 52.15. So right now they're a whole dollar above the 52.15 mark, and the bulls can continue this run. So we're going to zoom in here and see what is important for tomorrow, and also bear in mind that the bulls need to break through resistance to continue this momentum. I'm also going to talk about both support levels here. We're going to talk about a zoomed out one and a zoomed in one, and the 50-day moving average. So let's zoom in and see what's important. So 50-day moving average, super close to the second support, and it's 48.35. At 48.35, this stock, as long as it's above it, it's in bullish territory, and the moment it crosses it, it will be in bearish territory. So super important that 48.35 is written down to know what side of the chart we're in, and it won't stop for nobody. This is going to continue to catch up to the stock price, and that is why, even though the bulls are slightly above it at 53.15 right now, they need to continue to break through resistance levels and continue their momentum. So for the bulls to continue their momentum, they need to break through 53.52, turn that into a support, and continue to work their way up to newer highs and new resistance levels. And if we zoom out, recently they had reached those higher levels and it dipped. So after breaking through 53.52, our next point would be 56 and some change. And right here, based off of the graph, just kind of broadly speaking, and it was touched 3 times. It was touched here, here, and here. 56.62 needs to be broken through so this can start to hit newer highs and reach its peak, which was way up here at the 58 mark. But before worrying about that, the bulls need to break through 53.52 to continue this momentum, continue to work their way up to newer highs, and turn that into a support to hit new resistance levels and newer levels of highs as they continue to work their way up with that momentum and move further away from the 50-day moving average of 48.35 in an upward direction. Now on the other spectrum, we have what the bears want. But before getting to this support, I also want to mention the first support here when it leveled off before this kickstart and bullish run, and that is 50.12. I'd write that down just to have a point of reference in which direction this is going. You could wait till the next support level because you're still in bullish territory, even if the next support level is slightly crossed, but it gives you a smaller window. At least at 50.12, you guys can go ahead and see what is going on and make your own rational decisions based off of what you're seeing in the chart as investors. But 50.12 is a point of reference to keep in mind. But our true support level here is way down here. It's the lowest point in the day and in this leveling off before the bullish run, and that is 48.81. If that gets crossed, the bears are working their way towards their goal, and it's to cross the 50-day moving average and get as close to it until they're able to cross it. And if they can break through 48.81, there's a small window between 48.81 and 48.35 to go ahead and make a decision whether this is going to go lower to newer lows or the bulls are going to reappear and bring this one back up. So super important to keep that in mind If 48.81 gets crossed, how quickly is it moving down, and watching the behavior of the stock, putting your 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute chart and see what is this stock doing, and are the bulls trying to reappear and bring this back up to then reach their goal, which is the resistance level way up here at 53.52, or are the bears tearing this one down, getting closer to the 50-day moving average and crossing it to bring this to newer lows and newer support levels. So that's something I want to emphasize, how important the support level is, and watching that behavior in that small window between the 50-day moving average and the support. As always, if you feel encouraged or inclined to subscribe, please do so. Don't forget to click on the bell by turning on all your notifications so that you guys don't miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watch this video. At the end of this video, there's going to be a pop-up video, and in that video, I talk about the S&P 500 and how the Federal Reserve is pumping the market. I don't want any investor or viewer to miss out on it. If you're a first-time viewer and you found this video helpful and informative, I'm sure you're going to like the other video, because it talks about how the S&P 500 moves a small amount of points, right, on those scheduled dates, and that small movement of the S&P 500, well, within the S&P 500 index, there's 500 other ticker symbols moving with it, and they move anywhere from 30 cents upwards to $3 and maybe even more sometimes. But I've seen with my own eyes and experience 30 cents to $3 profits per share. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but profits are profits, as I always say. It's a video there to help every investor be well equipped to take advantage of the fact that the Federal Reserve is pumping the markets on scheduled dates. The S&P 500 is benefiting from it, moving upwards several points, and by doing so, the ticker symbols individually are moving 30 cents to $3 per share. Check out the video. I'm not telling you to buy, sell, or hold. I'm just sharing something that's worked for me, and I want to help every investor and viewer to maximize profits, minimize losses, and be well equipped to take advantage of the great news that there's an opportunity to make profits even while the market is going down or it's rising, as long as the Federal Reserve is pumping these markets and continues to do these scheduled dates. Thank you guys so much for watching. Click on the video as it's popping up, and let's make some money.